as I said, we're going to move on away from him, but I want to talk about LeBron James because he's been in the media a lot. Okay? LeBron James, he's a sucker, a chump. Okay? And y'all need to stop holding him in high regard. And y'all need to stop telling this lie that he spent all these millions and started this school. Yes, did he contribute some money to the school? Yes, he did. But he wasn't the only person that contributed money to the school, and he didn't start the damn school. So stop telling that lie. And that was more of a publicity stunt than anything, okay? Yep. And he was willing to take credit for starting the school because he contributed $2 million to the school, but other people contributed money to the school. And furthermore, you people don't even know it's a public school. So how could it be his school? Right. It's an Ohio public school. So the school that's not that chump school, but that's the narrative in the black community, in the barbershops and beauty salons and the churches, because we suckers, we political chumps. We fall for and believe everything that these damn liberals tell us. Okay? Right. Whatever they tell us, we go right along with it. Yeah, yes, sir, yeah, you're right. Y'all some suckers, you're political chumps. Malcolm X told you that once or twice. I've told you that 1,000 times. And guess what? It makes me unpopular. I'm an easy guy not to like. But damn it, if getting you the truth means that it's going to be at the expense of you not liking me, well, damn it, hate on. Okay? We're going to keep this shit real and moving off up in here. Now, let me tell you why LeBron's a chump besides that and other things. The NBA is in bed with the Chinese Communist Party, okay? And I believe at this point the majority of the NBA's money, or damn near the majority of their money, comes from their relationship with China and the Chinese Communist Party, okay? And anytime someone in the NBA, one of their athletes or administrators or coaches or whoever, says something that is inconsistent with the message that the Chinese want to put out, so that means they control the NBA. Right. If it's inconsistent, then they cut off that money, okay? Yeah. They slow up that money. And what happens? The NBA, its Players Association, the owners, they all fall back in line. And whoever said something that was inconsistent with what the messaging that the Chinese Communist Party wants to get out, because remember, that's where the money's coming from, they go and they reprimand them. Okay? They reprimand that person, okay? Right. So if that's how they're functioning, is the NBA controlled by its owners or its players? No. They're all slaves to the Chinese Communist Party. Is this real? Right. Okay, see, and you're not going to hear this on ESPN, Fox Sports, or any of these so-called sports channels. Right. Okay? But this is where you're going to get the real. And LeBron understands that. That's the reason why he won't say anything about all the mass murdering that's happening in China of its own citizens at the hands of the Chinese Communist Party. That's the reason why LeBron won't say nothing about the Uyghurs who are put into concentration camps and put into slave labor camps to produce these nappy-ass, fraudulent-ass weeds that these black women are wearing and these fucking sneakers that the NBA dudes are running them down the court wearing on their feet and making billions off of, okay? Right. So let's keep it real. They ain't gonna say shit because the whole athletic apparel thing is ran through there, and then the whole so-called beauty thing with the weaves, the nails, and the lashes, that's all coming out of there. Right. So ain't none of these people gonna say nothing because they don't want that money to stop coming and they don't want those items to stop flowing out of China. Right. Okay? Right. So China has a lock on their whole lives. You understand what I'm saying? And LeBron knows that his money, his paycheck, comes from China. Right. Because China's bankrolling all this shit and the NBA. Right. So don't you stand up, you stupid. I'm spitting. You see, I get excited. Don't you stand up here, you goofy know-nothing monkey, that all you can do is dunk the basketball, talking this shit about you a social justice warrior. You ain't no damn social justice warrior. You a damn lie. I'm sick of you sitting back in your barbershop show talking shit. I swear I hope somebody send this to you because you talking shit and you don't know nothing. You need to keep your mouth shut and go make that money. And don't try to speak on social issues or none of that shit because you don't know nothing. So here's the thing. The bottom line is, LeBron James, keep your stupid mouth shut. You know nothing. You can't be a social justice warrior if you're not going to fight for the Uyghurs that are dying at the expense of your relationship that you have with the Chinese Communist Party, who are throwing those people into concentration camps, murdering them, and putting them in slave labor camps. So see, he's full of shit. Right. You hear that emphasis on that shit? That's what I hope that's what I really want him to pick up on when they send this to him. I want him to feel some kind of way. And check this out, LeBron. You know what? It's going to get to him. I'm going to make sure this gets to him. And there's ways to get this to him. I hope you're man enough to watch this all the way through, because once you listen to me and once you hear me, as you just heard me talk about your raggedy ass, because see, you're not impressive to me. You're soft anyway. They're carrying you out. You cramp up, they're carrying you out. You scrape your nail. You're falling out and crying and rolling around on the court like some punk. Okay? I want you to feel some kind of way when you sit on the couch this evening and you're sitting there with your wife eating some popcorn watching the show. I want you to question your manhood, because you ain't done nothing manly. Dunking the ball don't make you tough. Right. Okay? Right. Hitting an open jump shot don't make you tough. Barely shooting 75% from the free throw line, which sucks, don't make you tough. Okay, dude? So you ain't nothing. In the large scheme of you only mean something to your family, and I get that, and to the Lakers, right, and to your little fans. Right. Beyond that, you're nothing. So yeah, I want to get off in his ass right quick. Okay, because I'm sick of him. He always it's the same monkey that walked out to do an interview with Malcolm X's book, and they said, "What do you got there in your hands, LeBron?" "Oh, I got the biography of Malcolm X. I'm reading this. I'm studying his words." And then they asked the dummy, "Well, tell us something about it." He couldn't tell them shit. So that means that he's not actually reading that book. That means that book is a damn prop, right, trying to mislead somebody to believe that you read. We don't even know if you can read. Right. Okay? You think you're such a superstar that can't nobody tear off in your ass. Okay? You better hope this don't go viral, you monkey. And look, then he gonna get mad. He gonna call his boys up. His boys hype him up. Y'all see this? He said this. He called me a monkey. It's racist. Monkey? I call all races, everybody a monkey. And when monkey ain't got nothing to do with race. Right. I mean, you stupid, you're a monkey. Right. Your president is a monkey. Monkey see, monkey know. Mm-hmm. The monkey don't know nothing. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Now, so he's a coon and he's a sellout. That's a real coon. The first two guys I talked about, Thurgood Marshall and LeBron James, they're real coons. They're real sellouts. Right. But they want to call a conservative black guy a coon and a sellout. You stupid. Here you are subscribing to the liberal agenda. Okay, you know what? See, we on that. I got to talk about this. Then you tell me. If I subscribe to, I don't know any other way to put this, so we just gonna put it the way it need to be put. I'm trying to find it, plug this in so this don't. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Listen, that term, I keep seeing those terms come up. They always want to call somebody a coon or a monkey when they're talking about Clarence Thomas or some other black conservative. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm sick of that. No, they're not coons. They're not monkeys. They get it. They think for themselves. They don't follow the liberal mandate, the liberal agenda. Right. Okay? Right. And I'm gonna use a couple good examples real quick. You know you're a coon and you're a sellout when you back the party that backs Margaret Sanger and Planned Parenthood and the mass extermination of the black baby. Okay? Right. Which is black life. Right. Okay? Nowhere on the planet Earth, period, has more black people been annihilated than in the womb, in the abortion mills and clinics. Right. Now, what party pushes that whole agenda? The Democrat Party. But LeBron ran out and told you to back Hillary Clinton, okay? And Hillary Clinton said that she agrees with Planned Parenthood. She got awards from them. She said she looked up to Margaret Sanger. It was one of her heroes. And she's responsible for the eugenics movement, Planned Parenthood, and the destruction of all these black babies, which is black life.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to be back in Houston with so many friends and to have an opportunity to participate in the Planned Parenthood annual meeting. I have to tell you that it was a great privilege when I was told that I would receive this award. I admire Margaret Sanger enormously. Her courage, her tenacity, her vision. Another of my great friends, Ellen Chesler, is here, who wrote a magnificent biography of Margaret Sanger called Woman of Valor. And when I think about what she did all those years ago in Brooklyn, taking on archetypes, taking on attitudes and accusations flowing from all directions, I am really in awe of her. And there are a lot of lessons that we can learn from her life and from the cause she launched and fought for and sacrificed so greatly.
Do you believe in sin? When I say believe, I don't mean believe in committing sin. Do you believe there is such a thing as sin?
Well, I think the greatest sin in the world is bringing children into the world that have disease from their parents, that have no chance in the world to be a human being, practically. Delinquents, prisoners, all sorts of things just marked when they're born. That, to me, is the greatest sin that people can commit.
But she's so slick, and not that she's so slick, or not that these liberals, these Democrats that support all of that destruction of black life are so slick. It's really a matter that black people are so stupid. Right. Because if a son of a bitch, liberal, stinking monkey, can stand up and tell you that Planned Parenthood is a good thing, and that that's a choice, or that that's a woman's right as opposed to a life, and you subscribe to that, knowing that this whole agenda came from that white trash Margaret Sanger, who's a out and out racist, right. And this is all a part of her plot. Even from the grave, she's exterminating you niggas, beating y'all. Right. You're a coon. You're a sellout. How the hell you gonna call us sellouts and coons when we're fighting for black life and you're fighting to have black life annihilated? You monkey. That's it. And now I'm tying that into Thurgood and into Lebron. But Thurgood's dead. But LeBron, you alive and breathing. So you hear this, you monkey.